Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I am Amber, and today I wanted to share with you a flip through of the Bella Grace magazine, Life's a Beautiful Journey. This is the March, April, and May edition for 2025. It's issue 43, and I decided after watching JD show one on her channel that I wanted to go ahead and subscribe to a year of this, and this was my birthday gift to myself this year, so I'm excited. This is the first copy that I got, and I just thought you would enjoy looking through it with me. And I just love all the photography in here, these little flap, oh my gosh, it's really nice heavy-duty matte paper. It's got quotes, beautiful imagery that, you know, eventually maybe I will bring myself to use and cut apart. Maybe not though. I mean, I want to like read everything. I haven't even read it. I've just looked through it, and this is so fantastic. Coffee, and yeah, it just feels good. Just feels good. It smells good. It comes in nice packaging, and I just thought this was fun because this is keeping the soul ajar, and that is what I'm focusing on in JD's course. It's called The Creative Soul. So that was like very fitting that that was the first article in here, and it's kind of just, it just feels really, really good. It says, my soul should be riding on their wings. I'm not really sure. I haven't read all the articles, but just feeling out where things are going. Look at that. Like freedom. Yes. I love that. Like huge, huge quotes. There's a little bit of distress here in the corner. In this grungy looking place. I love this image, but I don't care for the sunglasses on the table. I think that wrecks the picture for me. So if I were going to use this in a journal, I would definitely be covering that up. And a pretty antique chair. Yes, this is a gorgeous magazine. Some keys for like treasures. And there's like, this is different things. It gives you lots of journaling prompts in here, and that's the other reason why I like this magazine. This is, I don't even know what article this is, but I can see that there's a bunch of questions here. Exploring the in-betweens. And then it gives you space to write. How fun is that? I mean, I won't be writing in here, but maybe. And I love this picture. I love this. With the little quote here. 18 solo dates to take yourself on. I love this lady. Like, I think she's just fantastic. Walking barefooted, which I would never do. But I love that she's got her bread, some flowers, and her little sun hat. And I like her white dress. It's just really, really relaxing and really just pretty to look at. And she's reading a book, drinking her coffee. Yep, that would be great. Fantastic date. Go to an art museum. That was one of them. I did read that. Go dress up and go to an art museum. Now, not everything that they suggest would be fitting for everybody and their taste and like where they live and like obviously what, you know, what you can afford to do, but just fun. Going to watch the sunset in a convertible with your dog. How fun. Being out in nature. Just pretty. And this kind of reminds me of like an autumn picture, not really spring, but I guess the birds coming out and the sticks are still kind of dead. And this is really pretty too. Really pretty. Other and elsewhere. And I like her yellow dress, and she's just like living in the moment right there. So fun. Such a fun magazine. And this is like traveling. I don't really care for this imagery, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy reading the story. And then more places to write about trips that you've taken and like what you've learned and what you saw and what you remember most, maybe. The alarm clock. 7 o'clock, time to get up. Yep. Cozy little socks. And this is 36 Glimmers on an Ordinary Day. Number 1, cuddling with your pet. I don't have a pet, so let's read number 2. Finding the perfect parking spot. I do circle around a little bit, but most of the time I just pull in and I'm good to go. Yeah. Beautiful rainbow, and then a marching band. Oh my gosh. Yes. Surprising moments of connection is this article here with some birds coming through the building. That is cool. Again, it gives you like worksheet journaling prompts. This is a really interesting magazine. Nothing like I've ever seen before. And she's just sitting there relaxing next to the sea, next to the beach, where calm hides. So I'm going to find a lot of value, I think, and I really think that'll be something I treasure for a long time. Oh yeah, it just makes me calm down like instantly. It's so cool. There. What boring parts of your life create a sense of calm for you? Well, this isn't boring for me, but Better with Age. This is my favorite image in this whole entire magazine right here. And I really am, I'm positive now. That's my color for the year. Yep. Is this deeper reddish maroon color, like in this rose. I know in the camera maybe it's not picking up as much, but that's definitely my color for the year. Like here. Better with Age. I love it. Like a deck of cards softened by generations of hands of who you've used them. They're better. Yeah, they're like so soft and pliable. They've been played so many games. It's just fun. Love the moon. If we are what we love, then I am. How fun would that be? Make a poem like that and just put that in your journal. Like, I mean, look how many ideas and things I've already gotten out of here. And then a whole another worksheet. See? Make up your own. Make up your own. 25 silver linings of getting older. Aw. We can appreciate life and the moments we have. And the time we have with our older family members, because they're not going to be here for, any more time than we're given. But I mean, just appreciating the older, like grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles. And isn't she lovely? I love that. I think that's so pretty. It says, I cannot remember the books I've read any more than the meals I've eaten. Even so, they have made me. Quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Ooh, here we go. This is spring to me. This is springy. The beginning of the magazine, not so much. This is spring. So maybe it's transitioning from that March. It's kind of like, kind of gloomy. It's a little snowy here, rainy. Now we're kind of getting into the spring vibes. So cool. Bird's Nest, that's definitely spring. Let's see, Champagne for No Reason, Tiny Lamps in Dark Corners, and A Stroll Through Province. I just like that there's like some quicker, like little quotey articles, and then there's like listy things. A kitty cat, a duckling, and then more prompts. But then there's also articles that, like there's like poems. Here, 5-minute magic that make you think. Like, I don't know. This is great. So excited to have this in my stash, in my treasure pile. Now this red is not the red that I'm after. This is like bright red. Like, that's not the red that I want. I think she looks fabulous though. Destination Unknown. Yeah, that's kind of scary, isn't it? No moment too small. Just enjoying the small things in life. Using that fine china, using that special teacup, right? All those little things that we can do. Pulling out grandma's doilies and decorating the table. And I love this. This is what it's doing today. It's raining here. It's actually snowing. I don't have any greenery, but that's a really cool image. The call. We got the call. Spring. The big wake-up call. There's a dragonfly. And just more journaling. I think this is just a fun... I love this. 13 apps we wish existed. I did read this. I did read some of these, so they're really fun. I just love this lady's dress, like, and her phone color in the background, and just yeah, that's... Boom. Love it. I'd use that in a journal, even though she's holding a phone. Yeah, I'd use that. Phone again. But it's talking about apps that we wish we had. So it's really fun. It makes you think about what it was like before we had our cell phones. Just to live and be out there. You're not everybody's cup of tea. No, you're certainly not. You might be somebody's hot cocoa. You might be somebody's iced latte. You might be somebody's margarita, Like, yeah. Riding through spring. And I like the bike. I like her, but I would like it better without her. I like the bike. Flowers, purple flowers. And I do like purple. I do feel like I still like purple, yes, but it's not quite speaking to me the way that the reddish maroon color is. Oh, it's just so fun. Look at this. Freedom. 15 gestures of appreciation. Number 1 says, laugh at their jokes even when they're not that funny. You can appreciate that somebody had enough courage to tell you the joke to begin with, right? And give it a little chuckle. Like it's beautiful. Look at that. She's just enjoying the sun. It's just so fun. It was some books. I mean, she has her phone there, but, you know, just enjoying the sun coming up. Just a really astonishing, beautiful image. A bird flying. It's just like, it's just instantly relaxing. It's just so cool. 32 ways to be captivating. Let's read number 17. Reflect through journaling. No way. Oh my gosh. All right, perfect. That's what we're doing. We're gonna do that. Yep, sure are. Yeah. Making one of these. I've never done this. I never made rock art. And marking the ways of past, so the way back out of the forest, it tells you to be careful. Oh, I just love this. Look at this. This kind of, I know you guys are gonna like, probably gonna get judged for saying this. This kind of reminds me of Twilight. A little bit. Yeah. I just think that's a really fun, like, fantastical image. I don't know. I think that's really cool. And then we got some grid journaling, different ways to document your day. For 31 days, capture the highlight of each day with the simple doodle. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I mean, that could be fun. I've never actually done grid journaling. I think it would be fun for like a page spread. I don't think I want an entire journal throughout it. But woke up and glow. I love coffee and tea and like all things that. So that's awesome. It says 20 ways to make morning more magical. I would like to read that article. And then this page is like pink, a place for your thoughts. I mean, it's like, what a great book. And then that's the end of it. And then it goes into its like advertisements for other things. So like, I wouldn't feel bad about using this type of stuff, like preparing for print. It tells you like if you want to submit them an image or calls for submission. They give credit to the people that have put these in to magazines, which is really cool. And then it says tips for making your writing come to life. Well, that's fun. I actually stopped looking at it when I saw this. I just kind of assumed the rest was like that, like this, I guess. More advertisements for other things that they have, which, I mean, just an amazing collection. And I do have the Somerset one magazine that I got from Joann's. That was a treasure too. And the same people, the printer people, you can get them on the same website. So that was really fun. Look at this. Look at this. I want to wear that dress. I would wear that dress in a heartbeat. Yep, I sure would. So fun. And I mean, just the images in here, totally, like, I wouldn't feel bad about cutting these out right straight away because, I mean, maybe I would that side. I mean, this one, you know, submission guidelines, I wouldn't do it yet just because, you know, maybe I'll take a good picture and I want to submit it and then I have the directions, but I'm sure I could find them online. But I mean, that could go in my fall journal. That's so pretty. And I did get a good deal. I felt like, yeah, I just love it. They have all kinds of wonderful, like, if I had a lot of money, I'd be like all over everything. The Grace to the Field Guide, the Bella Grace, the Book of Lists. In Her Garden, they do the cozy issue, which are getting ready to do another cozy issue I saw somewhere in here. And then they have like a candle one that they have a subscription for. Field Guide, Bella Grace, yeah. I mean, just cool stuff. Scan here to sign up. 15 ways to slow down. Printable quotes. That's fun. And I just love that. Look at that. Sunflowers in the back of a truck. There's nothing like that. Oh, here we go. In her studio. So that's going to show you a bunch of craft spaces, which that'd be cool for like organizing ideas, but also like pretty to look at. And then the candles, and then the Willow and Sage, which is like recipes. The Somerset Studios, Bella Grace, the Holiday Edition, In Her Garden, Mingle, Cozy Issue, and then the Field Guide. So I mean, they have a whole bunch of different magazines, and you can like pick and choose like a bundle. So if you want like one of these and one of these and one of these and one of these, you can, which is really fun. And at the back, you get this gorgeous lady looking off into the distance. And I'll read you the final quote here. And it says, "Perhaps someday I'll crawl back home, beaten, defeated, but not as long as I can make stories out of my heartbreak. Beauty out of sorrow." Sylvia Plath. Cool. I love it. So thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed looking through this magazine, and I'm sure you're going to see more stuff like this on my channel, or stuff coming from this magazine in the future, because, I mean, I'm just excited to have it. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.